This 2001 coin may look ordinary, but its story is far more interesting than you think. The 2001 Australian coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed to reflect her role as the constitutional monarch of Australia. The portrait shows a mature and dignified queen wearing a royal tiara, symbolizing continuity, stability, and authority. The inscription Elizabeth II Australia confirms the coin's national identity and its place within Australia's currency system. Coins like this were minted by the Royal Australian Mint and released into general circulation, meaning they were used daily by ordinary people. The year 2001 was significant as it marked the beginning of a new millennium, giving additional historical context to coins minted during this time. The surface where visible on many examples today proves that this coin played an active role in everyday trade and commerce across Australia. The reverse side of the 2001 Australian coin typically displays a national symbol or denomination design depending on the coin value. Australian coins are known for showcasing native animals, cultural symbols, or numeric denominations with clean, practical artwork. These designs are not random. They are carefully selected to reflect Australia's heritage, wildlife, and independence. The metal composition of this coin is usually copper-nickel, chosen for durability and cost efficiency. This material allows the coin to survive decades of circulation without losing its basic structure. Although the coin is not made of precious metal, its historical and educational value remains strong, especially for collectors who focus on modern circulation coins. From a collector's point of view, the 2001 Australian coin is valued more for its condition than rarity. Since millions were minted, most examples remain affordable, but uncirculated or mint-state coins can still attract interest. Coins from the early 2000s represent a transition period in modern minting technology, with sharper strikes and consistent quality. This coin also helps new collectors learn how to evaluate wear, edge details, and surface marks. Even though it is still considered a common coin, it plays an important role in understanding Australia's modern numismatic history. Coins like this remind us that not every valuable coin must be rare. Sometimes the story and era behind it are just as important. The 2001 Australian coin also reflects the strong relationship between Australia and the British Crown during the modern era. Although Australia operates as an independent nation, the presence of Queen Elizabeth II on its currency shows respect for tradition and constitutional history. By 2001, the Queen's portrait had already appeared on Australian coins for decades, evolving in style as she aged. This particular portrait represents a later phase of her reign, showing maturity and experience rather than youth. Such changes in portraits help collectors identify time periods easily. Coins like this become visual records of history, capturing how leadership and national identity were represented at different moments in time. Even today, many Australians recognize this portrait instantly because of how widely circulated these coins were. Another important aspect of the 2001 Australian coin is its role in everyday life. This coin was not made for collectors originally. It was designed for practical use in shops, transport, and daily transactions. Millions of people carried it in their pockets without realizing its historical importance. Over time, these coins picked up scratches, discoloration, and wear, which now tell stories of movement and usage. Each mark represents years of circulation through markets, wallets, and cash registers. For historians and numismatists, such wear is evidence of economic activity. Coins that were heavily used provide insight into how often a denomination was needed and how it fit into the economy of that era. From an educational point of view, the 2001 Australian coin is ideal for teaching beginners about coin collecting. It helps explain concepts like obverse and reverse, mint year identification, inscriptions, and metal composition. Since the coin is easy to find, new collectors can study it without fear of damage or loss. This accessibility makes it a perfect starting point for learning grading standards, such as circulated versus uncirculated condition. Many collectors begin with coins like this before moving on to rarer and more expensive pieces. In this way, the 2001 coin serves as a foundation stone in the numismatic journey. The coin also holds cultural value beyond money. It represents Australia at a time when the country was entering a new millennium with optimism and technological growth. In 2001, Australia was modernizing rapidly while still honoring its past. Coins minted during this period reflect that balance between tradition and progress. The continued use of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait symbolized stability, while the clean, modern minting style reflected advancement. This combination makes the coin a cultural artifact of its time. Even decades later, holding this coin connects people to that specific moment in history. Finally, the long-term significance of the 2001 Australian coin lies in its preservation of everyday history. While rare coins often get attention, common circulation coins quietly document real life. This coin shows how design, authority, and practicality come together in currency. As years pass and new designs replace old ones, coins like this slowly disappear from circulation. That is when their importance increases, not because of high value, but because of the memories and history they carry. Understanding such coins helps us appreciate money not just as currency, but as a record of human society and national identity. The 2001 Australian coin is more than just spare change. It is a small piece of national history that reflects monarchy, economy, and everyday life in Australia at the start of the 21st century. Whether you are a beginner collector or simply curious about old coins, understanding coins like this helps you appreciate the hidden stories behind money. If you enjoyed this detailed explanation, please like this video, share it with fellow coin lovers, and subscribe to CoinSnap for more real, honest, and educational coin content. Your support helps this channel grow, and many more coin stories are coming soon.